Well, good morning. This is Captain Stewart here on the motor vessel Charles M. Getting ready to head out, going up the San Bernard River. Just giving you a little idea. Got a man out there turning loose. He's wearing an orange. He's hard to see. He's a long ways away, to say the least. Getting ready to turn loose right here off these moorings. They're just a bunch of telephone poles tied off here. We spent the night here because the river's too small to go up during the nighttime. So I'm going to leave this here, and I'll kind of give you an idea what happens here. Alright. Barely can see him. He's in orange. I don't know. He got an orange life jacket on. But I'm just going to flip it out and head on. This is just the kind of beginning. Later on, I'll get to a little narrow bridge. I'll turn it back on. Let you see it again, what really happens out here. But it's just kind of how it works. Well, he's taking his time. Sorry about the finger there. These are the throttles off each engine, left and right engine, or port and starboard if you're seaworthy. These are the steering area. If this is if you're backing up, this is if you're driving. Of course, there's morning coffee. Oh, it looks like a little jam box. We got a decent, little better one right there. Here's outside. There's that's our basically computer with all the information on it. Alright, y'all ready to turn loose? Go for it, buddy. It's our GPS. Can't do without it.
Taking your head out, yeah.
Alright, he turned the last line loose right now as we speak.
Alright.
Roger, roger. And he's turned it loose. He just tied off with our line. Oh, gone. Roger, roger. Thank you, Mr. Bain. Alright, putting her back down here. I'm gonna drive ahead with the right one and back up with the left one. Just enough to kind of swing the stern or the back of the boat off with these pilings. And once I kind of get a little flip and dip, we'll put her ahead and we're going to go. And you can tell, you should be able to see that. I will. It has taken us 2 minutes so far. This isn't a quick gig by any means, you know. But if you look there on the right, you can see them telephone poles. They call them pilings. And sounds like here's part of the crew coming upstairs. Got the mate, first mate coming on up here. We're on video.
Oh my God.
Uh-oh.
I told you.
So I'm steering one, backing the other one. I'm backing away so I don't want to drive ahead, but I don't want to back up, so I'm just kind of pivoting out, as you probably can tell. Again, I'm backing with the left one, and I'm driving with the right one, which is port and starboard. Mr. Bean out on the head, he's still watching to make sure I'm looking good. So now I'm going to turn around and my right one, I'm going to go ahead and back on it. And I was steering a little bit with that one on the right, on the left, the backing one. I don't hit nothing. I'm going to go ahead and start backing. The head started swinging out. I steer the other one, the head on the left one, and basically, voila. We should be, starting to point out the rear. Now I come into neutral on the right one. I come ahead pretty good on the left one. Kind of straighten it up, steer, come ahead on the right one. Now we got 2 engines going. We'll be running about a little under 6 miles an hour. Hey, you can see those, again, pilings, as they call them, telephone poles in my book. We just left them and we're underway. We're all good there, Mr. Bean. Thank you for your time. Appreciate it. All right. That's, you can kind of tell, ain't a lot of room out here to deal with, but we just got one. There's all kinds of room right here compared to later, but for right now, that's a 5-minute little video of just getting this thing underway. It's barge is 200 foot long. That man's stand out there is a little more than about 225 feet for me. Boat's 4 stories tall, probably about 40 some odd. The barge is actually sitting out of the water about 14 feet, 35 feet wide, 200 foot long. We're going to go load it up, and that thing will be sitting way down in the water. We'll have about somewhere around, I think, 120 semi-truckloads of, well, I can't tell you what it is, but anyways. Hey, y'all have a good day. We'll talk to you later on. I'll get with you when we get to the bridge.